The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. Atlanta come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Rockets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got Game 3 of the Western Conference Semifinals. This one promises to be hard fought. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Edwards out there with Fears. Then it's Bailey, and it's Mason in at the 4. And for the Rockets, Jabari Smith out there with Connect. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Wolf in at the point. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Houston. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Fears. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
So it's the Rockets now, following the score by Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Connect outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Wembanyama, following the score by Atlanta. Now Nance. It's Edwards on the wing. It's hauled in by Houston. Pass to Smith. Here's Wembanyama. Fires the 3. That one is off. Nice D from Nance. Outside Edwards. It's hauled in by Wolf.
It's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Outside Grimes. Three-pointer. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Mason. Nance outside. Bailey, the pass to Mason. Up and over Smith. And Atlanta misses again.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Rebounded by Bailey. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 1. Puts it up from 15. Good as the jump shot falls.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
And Houston, another 3.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
To Fears from downtown, nails it from beyond the arc. Fears has got 5 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Wolf. Back to Wembanyama. Let's go with a 3. And Houston, another 3.
And there's no question, Wemby loves competing. Shots like that prove this.
Outside Edwards. And there's the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. And another basket for Atlanta.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Smith outside. Here's Wolf. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Nance. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. This is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Fifth on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Here's Wolf. Inside, it's tipped. And a fast break now for Atlanta. The three, Fears. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
And here's Connect outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Fears. Outside Edwards. Launches it. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
I just love the ball move.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's Wolf. And here's Connect outside. Hits a three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Outside Edwards. Here's Mason. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
For Houston, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And Atlanta making a change here. Black's checked in. Now here's Black. Pass to Bailey. And he drives in, lays it up, and banks it in. Bailey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Here's Smith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Black outside. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Wolf. Wembanyama, high post. Pass to Wolf. The rebound by Atlanta. Nance outside. Now Black. Edwards looking it over. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Wembanyama.
For obvious reasons, it's hard to truly contest Wembanyama without fouling.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And he can't get the first one.
And the words generational talent get thrown around. But Wembanyama is all that and more.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Bailey. He hits the second from the line. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Edwards, a pass to Henderson. Nance, the screen. The kick out to Edwards. And Atlanta misses again. Houston has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Grimes. Misses the three. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Nance. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Well, Houston's shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Outside connect. Pass to Smith. Now Wembanyama. He's guarded by Nance. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama against Nance. Wembanyama, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Nance, the pass to Black. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. To the paint. Here's Mason. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game. Falls for him. So he gets them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Rockets trail by 9. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Wembanyama against Nance. It's hauled in by Houston. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Connect outside. Houston gets it back. Here's Palmer, defended by Henderson. Outside Wembanyama. Smith outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Atlanta. Pass to Black. Here's Mason. Outside Edwards. Nance, high post. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Nance.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Outside connect. Picked by Smith. Outside connect for three. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Nance. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the score by Atlanta. And here's Connect outside. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries. And here's Edwards. He's got 9. 4 seconds left. Jones with some nice D.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Scoot Henderson. He's out there with Anthony Black. Bailey out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Wolf in at the 4. Now here's Watson. Pass to Bona. And here's Jones. Houston working the ball around. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Henderson outside. From deep. Palmer pulls it in. Rockets trail by 8. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. To the inside. Shoots from 14. And it's Watson missing.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
Wolf passes to Henderson. Duren with a screen on Jones. To the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
And I love seeing the bigs like Duren get rewarded after they've set a screen.
Here's Palmer. Black defending. Outside Watson. Here's Palmer. And it's blocked. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pass to Watson. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Henderson, the pass to Duren. Here's Bailey. And here's Henderson, defended by Watson. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
You can't get careless now, or this lead could disappear.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. checked in for Atlanta. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Victor Wembanyama is second.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Rockets trail by 10. Here's Wolf. Wembanyama screen. The three. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
And this is how dangerous Wemby can be from deep. You gotta respect his range.
Here's Spears. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bailey. And Atlanta making a change here. Nance is checked in.
In for Atlanta, number 3, Mitchell Nance.
Black with it. No points so far. Jacks up a 3. And Atlanta misses again.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
To the paint. It's stolen by Henderson. Pass to Fears. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Wolf. Now here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Nance. Pass to Fears. Nance the screen. Wide open. A nice shot by Fears. Fears has got 10. Rockets trail by 9. Outside Grimes. Outside Jones. Wembanyama, high post. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grimes. The Rockets with another miss. Atlanta leading by 9. Nance in the post. Wembanyama on it. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Wolf. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, stolen by Nance. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Nance has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage ball.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Checked in for Houston. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Atlanta. Pass to Wembanyama. Houston working the ball around. There's a screen. Here's Mobo. Drops in the three.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside Edwards. Nice jump shot. Edwards has got 11.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Mobo. Outside connect. Takes the three. And Houston another three.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Edwards. Black outside. Now here's Edwards. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. Here's Wolf. That's a Wembanyama. Inside. Wolf, good. And now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Black outside. Here's Bailey. He's got 6. He drops it from range. Bailey's got 5 points now this quarter.
If he gets that kind of space on the perimeter, you know it's going in.
Wolf passes to Wembanyama. Outside Grimes. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Pass to Wolf. Here's Grimes. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Atlanta leading by 8. To the wing on the left. Here's Sears. He's got 10. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off the shot. Off target from outside.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Pass to Mobo. Now Grimes. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Nance. The baseline J. Wembanyama, no good. Atlanta's got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Here's Wolf. He's got 5. Wembanyama, high post. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Wembanyama's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game, finding good looks.
Now here's Edwards. 14 points for him. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Edwards got 16 points. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Wolf. Driving in. The 3, Smith. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet. And Smith is one of the best from deep.
Outside Edwards.
And Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
Number 7, Haley Mason.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Here's Wolf. He's got 5. Outside Grimes. Out to the right wing. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Nance. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason, chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And Houston has possession, trailing by 8. Now here's Edwards. He's got 16. Pass to Mason. Back to Edwards. That's 10. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Outside Wembanyama. Nice D from Nance. Atlanta leading by 6. Edwards for 3. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
Well, Ant will pull up from anywhere beyond the arc. Of course, more than comfortable letting it fly from the corner.
Grimes, the pass to Smith. 1:07 left to play in the half. Clock at 4. And here's Connect outside. A rebound by Atlanta. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Puts it up from 17. Fear's shot is off.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Pass to Smith. From about 19. The rebound by Atlanta. Nance has got rebound number 8 now. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Here's Wolf. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Launches a 3. And Fears pulls it down. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the second. Pass to Bailey. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Atlanta on top. They lead by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
57. Fans, get ready for some amazing moments from your
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for Atlanta.
They're teaching a course on the interior, Shaq, the philosopher of the big Aristotle.
Yeah, pounded in there repeatedly. Excellence is a habit, not an action. That is a quote from the OG.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
Here's Fears. Smith out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's Dalton Connect. And it's Wolf in at point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Edwards, the pass to Mason. Here's Fears. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Here's Nance, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Nance has got 8.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Here's Grimes. The rebound by Atlanta. Mason's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Bailey for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Right side, Wembanyama. Here's Wolf. That one rolls around and rims out. Atlanta leading by 13. Outside Edwards. Pulls up. And another basket for Atlanta.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Well, the Rockets shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Pass to Wembanyama. Blocked! Nance with it. Connect picks him up. Here's Fears. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here's Wolf. He's got 5. Here's Fears. It's Edwards on the wing. Can he keep it going? And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Rockets trail by 17. Smith right side. Outside Grimes. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Pass to Wembanyama to win the drought. The rebound by Atlanta. Nance has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Fears. A 17-point lead, their biggest.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Connect. Here's Wolf. He's got 5. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama is a major alley-oop threat. No one can match up with his height and length.
Outside Edwards. Here's Mason. The 3-ball. Gets the 3 to fall. Mason's got 10.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Smith. Here's Wolf. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Out to the wing. Smith passes to Wolf. Outside Grimes. Clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Grimes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Wolf passes to Smith. Taken away. Here's Fears. He's got 12. Down low. Here's Wolf. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Nance. And here's Bailey for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Now here's Edwards. Grimes with a defensive effort. And another miss by Houston.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Smith. And that time also a missed shot. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Edwards can't hit.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Outside connect. Drops in the layup for 2. Connect's got 11 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Now here's Edwards, covered by Grimes. It's Edwards on the wing. 26 points for him. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
The teamwork in action. Smith knows where to be to convert off the lob pass.
Atlanta leading by 22. Nance outside. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Connect. The 3, Fears. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Wembanyama screen. 4-3. Nance pulls down the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Bailey. Stolen by Wembanyama. Left side connect. Here's Wolf. Now Wembanyama, guarded by Edwards. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 23.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Mobo comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Jones in for Connect. Black's checked in for Atlanta. On defense, Houston. Now Edwards. 26 points for him. And here's the fast break. Here's Jones. The rebound by Atlanta. Mason's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Bailey. Nance with a screen on Smith. Here's Bailey. 6 to shoot. And he jams it home with authority.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Wolf. 5 points in the game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Edwards. Duran the screen. Fires from 14. And it's Bona with a rebound. Houston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Henderson against Jones. Henderson, the pass to Edwards. Duran, the screen. The 3. Pass to Bailey. The 3 is up. Palmer pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Here's Mobo. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Black. Pass to Bailey. Lets it go from deep. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
From outside the arc. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
There's a screen. Here's Bona. Jones feels it out. Shoots over Duran. Hits the front of the rim and out. And for Atlanta, they're shooting an efficient 55% on the third quarter. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Henderson, the pass to Bailey. A little mid-range shot is up. And another basket for Atlanta.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Here's Bona. Pass to Mobo. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Here's Palmer. Black defending. Here's Palmer. Right wing. Here's Mobo. And so it's Atlanta building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Anthony Black out there with Henderson. Then there's Jalen Duran. Then there's Dick. And it's Purdue in at the power forward position.
First team foul. In for Atlanta, number 32, Christian, number 32.
Here's Palmer, Black defending. Clock at 6. Here's Palmer. Duran with a rebound. On the wing, Grady Dick, defended by Jones. Back to Dick. Black outside. Pass to Henderson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Jones. Here's Palmer. Black defending. And here's Wembanyama. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Black.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Dick finds Henderson. Duran with a screen on Jones. Henderson drives in, and he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got 25 points.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Henderson outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Excellent defense there from Watson. Pass to Palmer. It's intercepted. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Shots good by Henderson. Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
They've definitely been more opportunistic. They have pushed the pace every time they've had the chance.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Palmer. Black defending. Palmer, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Dick finds Henderson. And there's a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Jones. Wembanyama, screen on Henderson. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
Inside. Outside for Henderson. And the layup falls.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Connect. That 3's off the mark.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Black, no good.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Outside Jones. Pass to Bona. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
For Atlanta, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Henderson, the pass to Duran. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Henderson scanning the floor. Clock at 6. From the arc. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Wolf. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Grimes. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Victor was right to get aggressive inside, and he earned the foul call.
Victor Wembanyama.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Purdue. Here's Henderson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And Connect comes to help. Here's Duren. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, that's what I love about Duren. He understands his game and his limitations. He likes the ball down low. He is not going to take too many threes.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Whoa. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Henderson outside. To the paint. Here's Purdue. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
And it's Connect missing.
Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since.
Dick, the pass to Henderson. And he lobs it up.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And Houston has possession. Here's Wolf. Pass to Connect. Here's Wolf. Down low. Deflects the pass. Duren with a steal. Here's Black. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now here's Grimes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on Scoot Henderson.
Man, the defender really went after him.
For Houston, Winter Browns. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Black passes to Duren. Back to Black. Shot clock at 6. Dick finds Henderson. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Wolf. Houston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's the three. Good work defensively by Black.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Henderson, the pass to Dick. Here's Purdue. Pass to Black. The three is up. It's hauled in by Houston. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Now Grimes. Wembanyama, high post. 11 feet out. And another miss by Houston. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And here's Duran. Pass to Dick. Black outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Smith. Can't hit from in close. And Atlanta shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter.
Connect. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Henderson. Henderson hits them both. And the Rockets shooting around 35% from the field so far. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Duran. Back to Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Grady Dick. Here's Black. And Atlanta misses again. Black's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Wolf. Outside Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, there simply aren't many defenders who can hope to block Victor's shot. Sometimes fouling is your only option.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. Perry's checked in for Atlanta. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. For Atlanta, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wolf. Back to Smith. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Henderson. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And here's Duran. Covered by Wembanyama. Here's Dick. Chalk up 2 there. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth. Smith outside. Hits the trifecta.
The shot is repeatable. Smith Jr. has made that stroke so consistent.
Henderson with it. Pass to Duran. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside for Henderson. 6 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. To the middle. Oh, he picked him clean. Henderson outside. From 9 feet out. No good. A bit long that time. Outside Grimes. Pass to Smith. Here's Wolf. Defended by Henderson. Wolf passes to Grimes. For 3, Smith connects from downtown.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Perry. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Ace Bailey.